The COVID-19 has been the great problem to the world, but there's another type of infection that can cause pandemic in the near future. Sayansi hii imeandaliwa na wanasayansi wengi duniani, lakini msimulizi wako ni mimi, Danson Daniel. Kwa na mimi mpaka mwisho utaweza kujifunza nini maana ya prion disease, what causes prion disease, how prion disease can be transmitted from one person to another. Pia kwenye makala hii utajifunza, je, prion disease inatibika au haitibiki, na kwa nini kinachofanya iitwe prion disease. Hivyo basi kuwa na mimi dokta wako Danson Daniel mpaka mwisho wa makala hii utajifunza vingi sana. So the COVID-19 has been the great problem to the world, but there is another type of infection known as prion disease that can cause pandemic in the near future. And here I'm not talking about other type of infections such as Ebola that's caused by virus or bacteria like prion, but it is a single protein known as prion. Now, how does prion disease occurs? Okay, since the information in your cells are carried by DNA molecule that can be transcribed to RNA, which is then used to make proteins. Now, on translation of RNA to form amino acid, which then form protein, some amino acid misfold, which can result to the occurrence of different disease. But the misfold of prion protein is unique because the prion protein can be transmitted from one person or from one animal to another animal. The normal form of prion protein is extremely abundant in blood, and the single misfold protein can cause other normal protein to misfold, which then result to the misfolding of other prion protein. As a result, the entire brain is filled with misfolded protein, thus result into prion disease or transmissible spongiform encephalopathy. Transmissible because it can spread from one person to another. Spongiform because it makes the brain be filled with holes and look like a sponge. Yes, a sponge. Encephalopathy because that's the brain disease. Once a person is infected, they have a very long incubation period, but if the symptoms start to display, there's very little to stop it. So the symptoms of prion disease are such as dementia, sleep problem, weakness, and eventual death, because up to now there's no cure of prion disease. Now, you may be asking yourself, how can this disease spread from one person to another? Now, the following are the ways in which the prion disease can be transformed from one person to another. First, genetical inheritance from parents. A person can genetically inherit the prion protein, affected prion protein, which eventually causes prion disease. Random mutation and injection or eating the brain matter of the infected animal.